Sir Carlo and Miss Jackie Lorenzana. We want to say thank you to all the media, press, and influencers that made time to visit us here at Sunae. So for all of you that don't know, Sunae is a Southeast Asian restaurant by Chef Christina Sunae that opened last March of 2020. So for tonight, we're doing something special with Canada Beef and Chef Carlo Miguel to promote the premium cuts of the product. So I hope, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the Managing Director of High Tower, Sir Ray Ko.
Good evening. Thank you everyone for coming over. This event actually has been planned for several months, and it has been through different concepts, iterations, and finally we decided to do the best, which is we think it's kind of the thing we want to further introduce into the Philippines and Manila. And there's no better chef to do it other than Chef Carlo. He has been to Canada. He has seen how Canadian products have been produced, especially Canada beef. So I bring in the beef, but without a good chef to present it and cook it, it's not going to do justice. So here's Chef Carlo. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess as all chefs, we're looking to not just cook the food or not just make a dish. We're trying to convey some sort of story to the diner. And I think when something lines up like myself and Canada Beef, it has some good synergy because I've actually been there. I've seen where the farms are. I've seen the quality. I've seen the pristine lands and all of that. And I can sort of tell you guys about the beef and about where it's from through what I put on the plate. So I think that's, I think people nowadays are looking for that genuine story rather than something that's canned or fake. And that's what I like to bring to the table. So Monica asked me to talk about myself, which is not something I'm very comfortable doing. And she asked, because there's some people who don't know my past and where I've been and what brings me here. So I'm actually not the chef of Sunae. They have a very good chef named Christina Sunae, and she does fantastic Southeast Asian cuisine. I'm just here tonight. I'm actually the culinary director of a startup called Cloud Eats, and we are the country's largest operators of cloud kitchens. And we're also visible in Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam as well, and soon to be Thailand. Okay, that was a long mouthful. Anyway, so in the past, I've been a chef. I've been a chef since 1993, so next year will be my 30th year in the kitchen. I started in Sydney, Australia. I worked there for almost 11 years before I moved back here, which was in 2003-ish, almost 2004. And then I've been through many evolutions of myself and my career here in the Philippines. I started out doing fine dining in people's homes. Then I went to open a modern Italian restaurant called Mezzaluna back in 2006. I went on to be the executive chef at Sala and Sala Bistro for about 3 years. Then I moved on to work with the nightclub crowd, and I opened Opus and 71 Gramercy. And Draft pubs, where a lot of my casual fare and where I started to do a lot more casual food. And then I was the corporate executive chef for another company called Foodie Global, which is, they bring in a lot of Michelin-starred restaurants and things like that, and I was handling about 75 kitchens for them. And now I'm handling Cloud Eats. So everything I do gets put in a box and shipped out to your door, and we like to say that we're revolutioning the way people eat. Okay? And that's pretty much all I can say about myself. you have any questions, pull me up. I'm just walking around. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the food.
So thank you so much, Sir Ray Hightower and Chef Carlo. For now, just a special mention. Thank you so much to all our wines and sparkling wine and wine suppliers, Shandon, Mo and Hennessy, Wine Warehouse, Brett, thank you so much, PWM, Philippine Wine Exchange, Jana, and of course, Kevin and Adrian of Shandon. So without further ado, let's have a great evening and thank you so much for attending our dinner. Enjoy!